how's your life changed since being on AGT, man?
Big time. You know, it's I can relate this way. A buddy of mine was on an elevator with Joe Montana and Roger Staubach, right? And he's a real estate guy, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So this guy gets in the elevator and goes, "Oh my gosh, you're Joe Montana. You're the greatest football player, quarterback ever. Oh my gosh, you're Roger Staubach. You're the greatest real estate guru ever." So the guy gets off the elevator, and I guess Montana was like, "So, you know, how did that feel?" That he kind of, or my buddy was like, "I mean, how did that feel?" And Raj goes, "Perfect, because when I was done playing, I was done. I guess my rebranding worked." Because now I'm a real estate guy. And so for me, my football career's over. And it was about rebranding and getting a name and a talent somewhere else and starting a new life, right, for my mind. And that show worked. And now people, I book theaters and people show up, which is awesome. You know, I'm on your show, and it's cool. It's cool to be able to show the world what my interpretation of magic is, that it can be fun and it can just be cool. And so...
Yeah. So what is your I mean, you did an incredible trick that we're going to put on our app and all of our social media feeds with that I know for years you in locker rooms people are like, do this, do that. I mean, Aaron Rodgers' reaction at a Pro Bowl to you doing something in a locker room is just still priceless to watch.
Awesome.
So what do you get out of it, and what is your interpretation of it?
I think it's finding who you are, right? I'm a huge David Copperfield fan, and I love him, but the world doesn't need a David Copperfield. They don't need another one. David Blaine, Chris Angel, all these guys. And all of a sudden I did AGT, and I found out that, you know what? I like inspiring. I like telling my story.
Yeah.
And so I kind of gear the magic and the story to that. So my live show that we tour with is basically my life story, and it's literally the magic I learned along the way that helped me get through a time in my life to find happiness. And I try and make it as rock star and upbeat as possible. I hit on real issues. And, you know, a simple trick is you sign a card and you tear it up piece by piece. Well, that can be symbolic in so many different ways. And you know, Lance Burton was a famous magician in Vegas that said the hardest thing to do is to get people to care. You know, you do a dove act and what's the golf clap because are they emotionally tied to the act, right? But when they get tied to it, man. And I remember I was doing a corporate speaking gig in 2004 in Corpus Christi, Texas, 10,000 people at the American Bank Center, whatever it is. And the stagehand goes, "Bet you $10 you can't get a standing ovation making a coin disappear." And I said, "It's on, baby." And that's when I realized all I got to do is get these people to care about this coin.
Right.
And sure enough, I built it up. I made the coin disappear, and the place went nuts. And that's when I realized that just tie your emotion to it, be vulnerable, be real, right? And then the magic will take care of itself, and it'll tie everything together perfectly. So, and then I joined Ellen, which was amazing, and her crew, and we believe in the same thing, man. Just be kind and have fun and do your thing and show the world who you are. And with that comes great responsibility, so be careful what you say. I know I keep rambling here, but A Star is Born.
Go ahead.
A Star is Born. Amazing movie. But there's a line it's just like, man, there's like one-liners in like Gladiator, Star is Born that just hits you. And it's when Bradley Cooper says, "Hey, you got a voice, but they're only going to listen for so long. So you better be careful on what you say and how you want to say it, because that's all that matters. A ton of people can sing, but it's what you have to say." Well, the same thing is on your show, and as a magician, as a speaker, as a person in life, be careful what you say, because those words are going to affect people, and those words are going to be what your reality becomes. And so I believe in that.
No, it's contagious, man. Just sitting next to you, I feel
Can I get that back in an audio clip? Because I think I need to write down what I just said.
Yeah,
yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we'll clip that off.
We'll clip that.
I don't mean to sound like that guy, but like
you can sound like
I've been trying to put that into words for a long time, and
you
that's
just did it. You nailed it. You stuck the landing.
Man.
10 out of 10.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.